And in the red corner, Vithayalek, Charoen, 16 years of age, started fighting when he was 12. He's 5 feet 3 inches tall, weighs 104 pounds, 24 fights, 10 losses and 8 draws. And his opponent in the blue corner, Smingklao, saw Yuthasak. He's also 16, started fighting when he was 12. He's 5 feet 2 inches tall, weighs in 104 pounds, 22 fights for 2 losses only and 10 draws. On their knees for the Wakru Ramue, Vithayalek. There he is in the red corner, standing from the Wakru going into the Ramue. And there is Smingklao in the blue corner. He's onto his 2 feet now and he's performing the Ramue. Both these fighters, 16 years of age. They've both had more than 20 fights in their professional career, but both of them are still rising up in the ranks of Muay Thai professionalism, and this will be a battle of the rising stars here tonight. Vithayalek in the red corner and Smingklao in the blue. Smingklao has the slightly better fight record. He's had 22 fights for only 2 losses, while there Vithayalek in the red corner, should I say, and that is Smingklao there, but Vithayalek's had 24 fights and he's had a lot more losses. He had 10 losses. So there in the blue corner is Smingklao. Now Smingklao has had only 2 losses in his career, and so he'll be a slight favourite in this encounter tonight. Smingklao in the blue has had only 2 losses in his career. Vithayalek there in the red corner has had 10 losses for 24 fights. Smingklao's had 2 losses for 22 fights, so certainly as far as the tail of the tape's concerned, Smingklao has the slight advantage. Scheduled for 5, round 1. Roundhouse exchanges going on here. Testing the guard that covers the ribs of the fighters. That roundhouse is executed like a pendulum going crashing in onto the rib cage. And the defence is to hold that forearm down to cover from that attacking roundhouse to the body. That one got through by Smingklao. A lot of power being sustained by these roundhouse kicks here in round 1. Standoff now in the centre of the ring as the referee urges the 2 fighters to attack. Vithayalek goes in for the grapple. Knees start to work. And the test of strength. Referee not happy with the amount of action taking place, so he breaks that grapple. Smingklao in the blue attempts for the elbow attack in close and then settles down for solid knee attacks onto Vithayalek. Battle of the knees being fought here in round 1 as the grapple goes on. And there's the strength of Vithayalek as he forces Smingklao onto the canvas. And roundhouses, and it's Smingklao who didn't finish too well on that occasion. Wasn't so much the strength of Vithayalek, was more the fact that he lost his stepping. Good roundhouse there by Smingklao. Smingklao stalking now onto Vithayalek. End of round, interesting round, plenty of action in the round one. A lot of solid work going on, whether it be the roundhouse from the long range or in the grapple, as you see here, where the knees got working. You can see there Smingklao powering in the knee, looking for the advantage. That's a real test of strength going on. Round two, scheduled for 5. So far, the contest very even. Hard elbow there thrown by Vithayalek. Didn't quite find the range, but the intent was there. Knee attack there by Vithayalek as Smingklao forces him onto the ropes. Harsh test of strength here in the grapple. Manoeuvring for knee attacks. Neither fighter able to get the upper hand. See that when they get the long range, those roundhouse kicks are used, but once it gets in close like it is now, it's the knees that do the work. That on top of the strength of the grapple. But there you can see Smingklao certainly striking more with his knees. Vithayalek swings him around, but in terms of the point scoring, it would have to go the way of Smingklao in the blue. Good punch there by Vithayalek. Smingklao now back on to Vithayalek. And the referee break. Good knees by Smingklao. Took a couple to give a couple back. Now look at this grapple. Knees by Smingklao. Well, Vithayalek's got a lot of strength, but in terms of knee strikes, Smingklao has the advantage. Smingklao powers into the grapple, then applies the knees, and more knees by Smingklao. Another knee by Smingklao, striking home his advantage. And again by Smingklao. Power knee by Smingklao. Vithayalek's really in trouble now. How much more of that punishment can he take? Repetitious knees by Smingklao. And Vithayalek really feeling the bruising of those knee attacks. Smingklao powering him with the knees. End of round two. And no doubt that was a sweet sound in the ears of Vithayalek, because Smingklao was really striking home with these knees. And look at the attack of Smingklao. Power kicking in the grapple. Watch the knee. Sets it up, and in it comes. Bang, in with a knee, and Smingklao scoring heavily in round two. Well, Vithayalek was no doubt told by his handlers to keep away from the grapple, because Smingklao really has got things worked out properly when it gets to close quarters. There's the knee attacks again by Smingklao. More knees by Smingklao. Well, Vithayalek really does need to do something about this. He just can't allow Smingklao to dictate the grapple with these knee attacks. There goes Smingklao again, right on the hammer of Vithayalek. Into the grapple again. There goes the knees of Smingklao. Smingklao, the blue, box up. Well on top now with these knee strikes. Pummeling Vithayalek. Vithayalek in all sorts of trouble again by Smingklao, who's driving in the knees every chance he gets. Look at the knee attacks by Smingklao. In he goes again. Vithayalek in the red has no answer to this knee attacks on Smingklao. What he has to do, he has to break free from the grapple and get back to long-range dueling with the roundhouse kicking. He can't keep on taking this sort of punishment. Smingklao well and truly on top with his knee attacks in the grapple. Punch attempt by Vithayalek. Elbow by Vithayalek, that's better. He has to do something to change the rhythm of the kick from Smingklao. Smingklao settling in for those knees again, which is a bad sign for Vithayalek. There goes the knees by Smingklao again. Well, one thing that Vithayalek's done that's sort of stopping Smingklao a little bit is he's changed the way he's grappling. He's putting his hands right over the neck. Good elbow there by Vithayalek. There he is putting his arms right over the head of Smingklao, and that's the best he's got to stop the free wheeling kneeing by Smingklao. There he is, he's putting that headlock onto Smingklao, and that is stopping Smingklao from attacking so freely with his knees. But it's not enough really to stop the points being scored, because Smingklao has now outscored him for 2 rounds. Into round 3, and it's Smingklao who goes back to his corner, confident of the outcome after getting another points advantage in round 3. There's the grapple, and you can see the headlock that Vithayalek and the Reds applied to stymie the free flowing of Smingklao, but Smingklao breaks loose and then powers in with those knees. But that's better tactics though by Vithayalek, and you're watching Muay Thai.
The World Cup qualifier.
Muay Thai. Well, with 2 more rounds remaining, Smingklao in the red corner has the points advantage, mainly through his knee weapons, his knee attacks for the last 2 rounds. And Vithayalek will need to break the rhythm of the knee attacks if he's going to get back into this fight. He still has time, there's 2 more rounds remaining. And let's see Vithayalek now in the red corner if he can swing this fight around. Vithayalek standing back, roundhouse kick, that's better. Keep away from the grapple. Punches by Vithayalek. Grapples on. Now this is where Smingklao has had the advantage with his knees. It'll be interesting to see whether Vithayalek can do anything better in the grappling. Well, he's not doing too much now. And again, it's Smingklao who's got his knees working and scoring points. Roundhouse kicks by Vithayalek. Well, that's a lot better. I don't understand why he keeps on wanting to grapple with Smingklao, because every time the grapple puts on, Smingklao in the blue scores at random. So now it's uppercuts by Vithayalek into the grapple, and there goes the knee again by Smingklao. Well, Smingklao has been given every opportunity to get his knees working, because Vithayalek has had no qualms in getting in close, and now he's trying to use the elbow attack. Is Vithayalek in the red, trying to upset the rhythm of the kick, and the knee by Smingklao. Smingklao paints with the elbow. Good knee there by Smingklao. And again, it's Smingklao is scoring more points than Vithayalek in the red. Knee drive now by Smingklao. Smingklao being back to the ropes, the referee breaks. End of round 4. And a not too happy Vithayalek goes back into the red corner. Now, why Vithayalek favours going in for the grapples beyond me, because as you can see, every time he puts the grapple on, it's Smingklao in the blue that scores with the knees. And he really has been pummeling Vithayalek hard with knee attacks for 4 rounds. As we move into round 5, it's Smingklao who starts this round a firm favourite to win. Elbow attack by Vithayalek, but not enough power in it. Uppercut by Vithayalek. You can see the way Smingklao is trying to get into the grapple. He wants to get his knees working, and he knows that if he can keep scoring with those knees, there's no way he's going to lose this contest. Uppercuts by Vithayalek. Elbow by Vithayalek. Uppercut again by Vithayalek. But there's the knee answer by Smingklao. Smingklao now cruising out the final stage of this contest. Deep push kick keeping Vithayalek away. Vithayalek needs a knockdown to win this contest. And I don't think he's going to do it. Smingklao cruising now. He's got this contest well and truly under his control. Let's fly with a head-high kick. Another head-high kick by Smingklao. Elbow attempt by Vithayalek. The time is running out. Smingklao well ahead on points in my book. Vithayalek needs a knockdown to win. Vithayalek in the red, looking to punch down Smingklao in the last seconds of this fight. But Smingklao seems to have his number, moving away from the attacks of Vithayalek. Vithayalek desperate for that final elbow. But there's the answer, the knees by Smingklao. And Smingklao's going to win this contest. He's got the fight under his control. Last seconds of the round remaining. There goes the bell to end the contest. And Smingklao will run out the victor. There's no doubt in my mind that Smingklao will be the winner of this contest. Outscored Vithayalek for every round, and particularly scored with these knees. And there he is, the winner on points. Smingklao, after 5 rounds, got on top